Now, I am on a particular presentation, right? This presentation was done by the NCLEX writer. You can see the NCSBN. And now, this lady is trying to present how the NCLEX write the question. Step in item writing. She's trying to explain how the NCLEX write the question. Now, the problem with a lot of students is that they don't like to pay attention to the NCLEX writer. Instead, they like to pay attention to question bank. So, you go on the NCLEX exam with question knowledge without not even understanding how the NCLEX work. Now, let me tell you something. If NCLEX is taking time to explain how they write the question, is that not telling you that they are trying to let you know that nursing school question is different from what NCLEX question? So you need to know this. Now, trust me, this explanation is on the test plan. But guess what? A lot of students don't even know what the test plan is all about. Some student will say, "Oh, someone showed it to me, but I did not pay attention. Yeah, I saw it, I went through it, but I never used it again." Right? But that test plan explain everything about the exam so that you can be successful. But a lot of students are looking for quick way to succeed. That is the main reason why they pay attention to question bank first. Question bank is good, but that should not be the initial thing you are paying attention to. You need to understand the NCLEX exam. Is it not making sense that you cannot give a patient medication without not knowing their diagnosis? So why would you go on the NCLEX exam just with question bank knowledge without not even understanding the NCLEX? That way you will not start saying, "Oh, the question bank question were different from the NCLEX. NCLEX questions are very difficult." That is what you end up saying. You end up failing the NCLEX exam. So you need to understand the NCLEX, right? Before you start preparing. Understand the NCLEX plan and then study. Now look at it. I always used to say this, right? This is how NCLEX work. The examiner will review the test plan because that is where the content is. That is where the content is. Like I say this, right? RN have what? 146 content. PN have 150 content. So the examiner will review the test plan. She will select what? A particular content. Then she will not test the nursing concept. We have 6 concepts, right? The NCLEX used to test. So now NCLEX don't just test anything randomly. They test based on this concept. They locate a particular reference and they start creating the STEM. The STEM is the examiner question. Now they will write the answer keys. Now they will give you the answer key, and each of those answer key, one will be correct if it's a standalone question, and they are going to write distractors. So they will start placing those distractors in each of those answer key. 3 answer key now, just one will not have a distractor, and then you have to review it and select your answer. Now this is how the NCLEX work. But a lot of students don't know this. That is the reason why you don't even know how to study. The first thing you need to be doing is, what is the NCLEX testing? Because that is the first thing the NCLEX examiner is thinking, to put a particular test plan content in the question, and that you will see this when you read the body of the question. Now, the second thing is the concept. Now you need to now understand what concept is the examiner testing, right? What is the examiner saying in the STEM, and you start breaking what? The answer key. So you can see you cannot escape content because that is what the examiner is thinking initially, the content. So number 1 is the content. So you need to focus on the content in order to pass the NCLEX exam. I don't know what you need, but I 100% know you need the content. You need to understand the 6 concepts, and you need to understand the fact that NCLEX put distractors to make you feel correct answer look like a wrong answer look like a correct answer. This is how the NCLEX work. So let's study right.